Their academy is developing and providing students with great opportunities. Among these opportunities are trips to other Arab countries for sports tournaments. However, some students are deprived from this chance due to the cost of trips, where a single sports trip can range from 1,600 to 2,500 Qatari riyals. These expenses do not include visa prices or pocket money. This is a great loss not only for the player, but also for the team and the school's reputation. Firstly, an athlete must be very motivated and committed to a sport. Practices take approximately 3 to 5 hours a week after school. A player committing so much of their weekly time is able to balance their studies and homework. So is it not fair to reward these players for all their hard work and commitment? Furthermore, a team is not completed unless each player is included. Unfortunately, in many situations, Qatar Academy is unable to travel with their strongest team due to this issue. The overall playing standards are dramatically affected when many of the players are unable to participate in these international trips. With a full team, we become a more challenging competition for the opposing teams, thus representing unity and strength we gain from our school, Qatar Academy. A student is able to learn a lot by contributing to a sports team. A team does not simply aim to score points and win. It builds a combination of teamwork, time management, leadership, cooperation, and skill development. In our senior school only, we have been able to gather more than 110 supporters from all ages and grades.
I really think the sports program is very good. When I first arrived here 5 years ago, it only just really started. Prior to that, there were no extracurricular sports, no real teams, no real practices, and it was Mr. Boychuk who arrived a few years before me who really got the Isaac stuff going. I think it's a really very good program. I'm pleased the students have that opportunity. Certainly as a student myself, I'm very much into sport. I would have liked to be involved in an international competition. I mean, I was involved obviously in England we had a lot of local sport, with a lot of local schools, even England-wide, but the thought of travelling to a different country, playing other schools would have been very exciting and I think very beneficial to me as well. Would. I'd hate to think that people aren't travelling because they can't afford to travel. That, to me, is something which is not right within our school. Because I do believe the sports programme, like a lot of our other extracurricular programmes, gives the students a much more balanced education. It's more of a holistic person. So I would hate for that to be the case. I think it first of all has to be very much a school initiative. I don't think we can just go out there and start seeking sponsorship. I think there's probably sponsorship out there with some companies. There must be some of the oil companies here who sponsor things like Week Without Walls. We already get sponsorship from ExxonMobil for that as an initiative. But I think first somebody needs to come up with some sort of proposal, maybe the athletic director, and that's going to have to be discussed at admin level and maybe then taken by Dr. Hedges to the board, because I think it has to be a school-wide initiative, and then the sponsorship can be organised through our HR office, our marketing office, or our PR office. It would be good to centralise it. I don't think having individuals going to this company and to that company is going to be either the most profitable way of doing things. It may also limit the amount of sponsorship we're getting, because if this company's been approached by one person and then somebody else from the same school in this case approaches them about something, they'll be wondering what's going on, So I think we need to make a centralised effort, but the first thing is to make sure that we as a school, we have a policy. In a way, I'm a parent as well, I'm talking as a parent as well as a teacher. As a parent, you've got to make choices. You've got so much money, sometimes you've got less or sometimes you've got a little more. You've got to decide how to spend it. And so sometimes it's about choice. I'm deciding to spend it for this rather than sending my my son and my daughter on a sports trip. So maybe it's also then, other than just providing sponsorship, it's education for the parents to show how beneficial the program is.
Therefore, taking this step forward allows Qatar Academy to be a school of excellence on and off the field.